graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous.
Good evening, my friends. Well, today we have had a very hot day. It was hot enough that even George went and hid underneath uh, a tree stump. Thank you for stopping by, Hans. Oh, what'd you do? That's not right. There we go. I did have oh mm, I did have this all this set up
last time, but for some reason, it's gonna be a but. Ooh. Yeah, today was a very hot day. Some of the stuff that we went through was pretty rough. So, what are you doing? Something's not right. Oh well, we're just gonna fly. As of today, we're gonna do some comparison comparisons of uh good lord. That's how hot it's been. It was miserable. I didn't even hardly go out. I think I went probably a mile from the hideout and turned around and came back. It was hot. I had so much sweat running down the crack of my ass. I felt like a damn water fountain. So, and I don't know where my notebook went. Uh, It's been a mess today. I was going to try something today, but that didn't seem to work. I couldn't get the sound to come through. Um, Something about, anyways, I was going to try something, was going to actually try and do a solo run through Modern Warfare Three's Zombies, which ain't gonna happen because I can't get the sound to pipe through right because I'd had to play it on the PS4. So we're working on getting a video capture card just for the PlayStation that through the trans-dimensional portals that have appeared in our world, some of y'all's stuff has leaked through. Uh, I really like this PlayStation thing. It really does kill time, and it is fun as hell. Hmm. I don't know why I'm so daggone tired. I slept pretty much most of the day. So we're gonna go through some flashlights that should be in your EDC, your get home bag, and uh your bug out bag, just in case you do have to leave your home or the place that you feel safe at. So without further ado, boop, haha, hi. Oh my God, you can actually see pores. Yes, we are in a low light situation. The heat this from this past day, all zombies we're not very mobile, so we're in a low light situation. So, as you can see, I have four different types of lights over here in this corner. You see what I call a squeeze light. Simple flashlight. All it does is you sit and squeeze it. That's how you charge it. Once you get it charged, turn it on, and you're good to go. I recommend this type at least to be in your bug out bag. Yes, you're going to have extra batteries and all that stuff in it, but I really prefer for those who are going to have kids and those that have a some form of uh, disability to have one of these, the squeeze lights. Most of the time, a little 1 year old can do it because they want everybody to be able to use it. And of course, all you're doing is squeezing your fingers, making a small fist. Granted, they are not very bright. There are some out there that you can find that are working and that are very bright for a while, but over time, the bulb seems to fade. I don't think it has anything to do with the bulb. I think it has to do with the way the charge is. And then down here in this corner, you have a wind up, which you just sit there and wind and spin, and it'll charge the light. This one that I have, that I found a picture of, you have a deal where you can charge your phone, which around here, phones are worthless. Cell towers have been down for 30 years. So what the hell's the use? Music. If you have the music downloaded to your phone. If you have to connect to anything, you're screwed. Especially here on Ash, because there is no what how do they say it? Internet, Wi-Fi, or anything like that. Basically, you're gonna have to have everything on your phone, on your phone. Good God Almighty! Damn! Tell you how hot it's been. It's got me barking. But the windups are really good. This one here's got a built-in radio, so you can wind it up, have your flashlight or your radio, which you can use the radio to pick up on communications between uh, compounds, your little uh, towns, or your little safe havens, or even if your government still exists, crap from them. They're really good. They're bulbs seem to last a little bit longer than the squeezables. Uh, the wind up one and the squeezable, I recommend those for your bug out bag. Yes, you're going to have extra batteries for this or that, but after a while, your battery is going to be dead. And even having uh, what they call rechargeable, well, we don't call them rechargeable. We call them, no, great, everlasting batteries. After a while, they won't hold a charge, no matter what. So there are pros and cons to that also. Uh, over in this corner, point to the right. There you go. Oh, there it is. That those are called what the military called tactical lights. Very bright. Um, can light up quite a ways. Matter of fact, I used to have a couple of those that just like that, but they they broke. I mean, they broke. You can only drop them so many times. But yeah, buttons on the back, and they are pretty bright. I'm not going to shine it directly into the camera because I don't want y'all getting blinded. But yeah, they're pretty light. Let me turn off. As you can see, it's kind of dark. And then it'll light up in that small little area. Let's light it down. It'll light up this small little room. Or slide it back up, and you can aim the beam exactly where you want. These kind of lights are really good for attaching to a weapon. Doesn't matter what kind, due to the fact that you can get a good ways off. Now, I'm not telling you to get uh, a tech light just to strap onto your weapon, because most lights ain't gonna work like it. Um, oh yeah, here it is. Here's one. Oh, there it is. It's exactly like it. Really bright. And of course, slide it and it becomes a precision light. And it's pretty bright too. As you can see, does about the same as the other one. It's just a little smaller. Fits in your hand pretty good. No button here on the back. Turns it on, turns it off. Very simple to use. These, both of these take three. No, this one takes three AAA batteries, which we call. I'm learning a lot of Lego from your guys' stuff that leaks through. So we here call these small batteries. We call these uh, slingshot ammo because after a while, when they go dead, there's not much you can do with them. So a lot of people will use them as slingshot ammo. Um, my other one, which is a little bigger, this one here, it has a belt clip, of course, and it turns on the same way. Button's a little bigger. Um, the precision part is about the same in diameter. Let's see. As you can see, they're about the same if you do them side by side. One's got a little bit more radius than the tack light, but it's all good. I mean, these are good for uh your get home bags. I don't recommend them for your EDC because they do weigh a little bit. And of course, right there, you'll have different kind of what we call uh situational flashlights. Basically, they're for your armed guards of posts, um, for your compounds. And when I say compounds, I mean it's probably about 150 people inside it. Not very big. Uh, everybody sleeps in pretty much what I call above ground shelters. They kind of look like your military bunkers on military bases, where the guys dormitories, the dorms have some of those guys have to sleep in. I recommend the tack lights for your get home bag. Those those are a lot. They give a little bit of weight, but between uh your your firearm ammo, uh a canteen, a collapsible bottle, or whatever you're using to put water in, because you might be uh, by car or by vehicle, you may be 30 minutes away from the house. But if everything fails and the power's in charge, try to do what we did back before the zombie apocalypse got too bad. They literally used a, I call it a super magnet. They used it to create a EMP pulse, or an EMP, electromagnetic pulse. Pretty much they thought if they could interrupt the electrical current that was somewhat proven to kill the dead. It didn't work because the way they had to do it, they killed millions of people just from the fallout. Because of the and because it's just pure bullshit. They wanted to kill off more people to try to keep, as we like to say, population control, along with uh uh shit. There we go. It was population control. Plus, it would lessen, according to them, the burden of, I guess you could say, the governmental powers, which is bullshit. It just made it 3 times worse, 5 times faster. But anyways, I ramble on. Pin lights. Oh, you worked earlier, or did you? I ain't gotta worry about it. I got my favorite pin light. Perfect for EDCs, everyday carriage. They're very light. They're very easy to use, and they're in a smaller form. Good Lord. Smaller form. I'll turn it towards the camera just a little. Actually, I can face it downwards. There we go. Really bright, light. I carry one in my EDC, in my pocket, or on my vest. Um, I'm hoping that next month, uh, well, actually, I'm not even going to say nothing about it. I've got something planned, and I'm hoping to show you guys a little bit of my world. Anyways, EDC bag, pin lights. You want to get at least a 2 to 5,000 luminos. On our planet, it's luminos. 2 to 5,000 luminos for light. These things are really bright, but because, well, mine's adjustable. And because I can adjust it, I can keep it underneath my weapon. And wherever I move my weapon to, there goes the light. Light will follow the weapon all the way. Now comes, we did the EDC, which are the pin lights. Pin lights are perfect. They're lightweight. You don't even really know you've got one. And for some reason, this one, well, hell, I wouldn't work either. Our forever batteries are pretty good. There's only three places that we can get them here, and they caused outrageous trade. I'll have to get some more. So those are the pin lights for your EDC. Like I said, tack lights, perfectly good. And as you can see right here, very all sorts of styles. Depending on what you like, you can find a tack light for your get home bag. Now, yes, I do recommend these, the squeezable and the wind up for your uh bug out bag. But I also recommend finding something like this. This thing's bright. As you can tell, we do have capabilities of recharging this stuff. And now I got to remember where it's at. There it is. Oh my God. As you can tell, get over in the light. We have a rechargeable port. I'm about to blind my damn self. This thing I picked up off of a dead guy. It is adjustable, and the light's even adjustable. So when I'm going into a new area, I can have the light dim so it's not very far in front of me and it's not lighting up half of the universe. Now, if I'm inside of a building and I'm searching and I'm up high and I'm on a catwalk or I'm on the second floor, having to go through a window or something and I have to look down, I like to use these. This thing, it's got some weight to it. Comes with this little uh wrist bracelet, I guess. Hell, I don't know what you want to call it. Don't ever use your flashlight to beat on something. Because if you beat on something, all you're going to do is break it. Now, I will tell you this. If the bulb goes, or you can't get batteries for it, or whatever the situation is, and this becomes a giant paperweight, don't worry about it. You now have a club because this thing you can knock the hell out of somebody with. I know. Granted, you got to get up and close and personal. Being hit with something like this that weighs probably about 4 pounds, yeah, you're going to know you got hit and you're going to be stupid for a few seconds. But if you keep hitting somebody, you'll end up killing them. And then, special little treat for you guys. This actually fell out of a, oh my God, that's a little bright. Let's turn that. Okay. Found this laying on the ground outside one of the portals. It literally says police on it. Now, I can't remember if the flashlight works. It does. And of course, the strobe light, I kind of like the strobe lights, flashlights, because they tend to disorientate your enemy, let alone confuse the hell out of zombies. Because they see this blinking light and it's moving. And yes, they're going to follow that light. But what happens with this? You set it somewhere high, point it down, you leave it on. Granted, the batteries may go dead. Perfect distractor. But also, this is the main thing. I don't know if it's going to work or not. It worked. Get in line. Oh, it's dead. Thank God. I about touched those two damn ass prongs. But as you can see, it's got two prongs, 5,000 volts. It's enough to make somebody go, oh, shit, I don't want to mess with you. 5,000 volts on a zombie. In the in the neck on the left side. It's been so long since I used this damn thing. Anyways, left side of the neck, we're just gonna go with it. Uh we here on Ash, there is a weak spot on most of our zombies, right below the ear, right behind the jaw, about three, I want to say about 3/4 of the inch under it, under the jaw. Pop them with a taser right there. And these things, you think they're stupid now? Gee, them motherfuckers are standing there going, uh, I actually shocked one time. That motherfucker looked at me and said, hi. I was like, did that some bitch just say hi to me? Oh, I took the hell out. I wasn't playing. Papa Dragon don't play that shit. Something that ain't supposed to talk starts talking. Mm, yeah. So we gonna switch back. How you guys doing? We're gonna readjust that light because that light was pointed toward the window. Even though I've got a blackout curtain over it, it doesn't matter. If it's a little pinhole in that some bitch and a light shines through it, it'll these damn zombies around here will light my damn hideout. They'll light it up. Light it up. They'll light up my hideout. Um, got to see my nephew a couple days ago. He's doing good. just celebrated his 16th birthday. And all he wanted was a ball, simple ball, one that he can throw against the wall. It bounce off the wall, bounce off the floor, he catches it and just does that. Or bounce on the floor, hit the wall, and catch it. So, of course, I went on a scavenging hunt and we had a blast. Well, I had a blast because I actually found a pink solid rubber ball. This thing, it looked like it was buried for years, but it still worked and still in good condition. I cleaned it up and I gave it to her. You'd swear I'd handed that man 100, 200 zombie fingers for trade. Yeah, that's something else. We have bounties that we do. Sometimes it's, well, for one camp, it's zombie ears. The more ears you cut off, or the more zombies you kill and you take their ears as proof, you get respect. But you also get a certain percentage off of all your purchases within that haven compound uh or outpost. So yeah, we've been I've been cleaning house a little. I got that I got that one son of a bitch. That damn zombie, that motherfucker was huge. And the worst part about it is I had to get up and close and personal and use this. I cleaned it up. She's looking good now. Hey, get back up there. Don't play with me. I will knock you out. Anyways, this guy, this zombie was 6.5 foot tall and just solid. I bet you he was a solid 700 pounds. I mean, big, mean. We've actually have some zombies that have mutated into what we call deadites, kind of like their body was taken over. They can't communicate with us, but they can communicate with other deadites. Really fucking weird. Anyways, I hunted that motherfucker for 4 days this past trip, and I think that's the reason why I can't get enough to drink. I've got plenty of water, but I've went through 2 days worth of water as of right now, 2 days worth of water. That's how hydrated I was. Dehydrated. Get it? Don't ask me to talk. I'm sorry. But yeah, uh, I think, yeah, I hunted him down. Um, I actually went to three, four, five different outposts and turned in the bounty for that dude, that deadhead. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a really short break. I'm gonna get uh everything set up for uh the little gaming session. Not sure what we're gonna do yet, because what I had planned and what happened are two different things. And I'd have chat up here, or I'd have chat over in our gaming session, in the gaming when we switch. But I have no clue what I've done. Something's totally wrong. So as of right now, I'm trying to keep my eye on the on people who message me or say hi. Hi, Hans, how half Elvin. Hans half Elvin. Good God. Want to give another shout out to another inspirational person, Quincy from Quincy's Tavern. Want to give another shout out to Phoenix Waki, very hardworking guy that I've seen. Loves Dungeons and Dragons, which we had that game here on Ash. Um, when I was growing up, we actually used that game for really, really good entertainment. Uh, I also want to give a shout out to DM Charlie's Gaming. Uh, give a shout out to Booze Bear, uh, Meow Now, a friend of mine that I'm actually getting ready to have some artwork done. Michael Howe. Uh, I wanted to give him a shout out because I definitely want him to do some artwork for this channel. Uh, definitely want to give a shout out to Morale because I think I'm going to have her do some artwork as well. And I'm hoping I can contact these folks because last couple of days the internet has just been horrible. So let's go ahead, take a quick break. If you gotta use the restroom, go for it. Uh, we shall return in timer's going to probably say 10 minutes, but we'll probably be back before that. Uh, y'all go get you something to drink. Uh, post up in chat. Say hi. Don't be scared. Just because I'm living in a different world doesn't mean we're not the same. All right. Well, I shall give this over to you, the timer, and I will see you guys in about 30 minutes, maybe 4. Oops. There we go. And we are back. Oops. Wrong one. There we go. We'll get it straight here sooner or later. And I still don't understand why it's not full screening this thing. Episode status. Yeah, I've got to purchase that. I just ain't done it yet. Yep, here we go. And last time we left our guy, we were trying to figure out how to reach a break. So
How's he doing?
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry. I was just doing what I had to earlier.
Everyone was.
Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And that violence before with my dad, that didn't help.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Nah, just mechanical admin stuff. I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA. Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office.
going through some things we've already done,
Are you okay?
but
Yeah,
we'll get through it.
I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this. What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
He's got a temper. Ah, fuck you!
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
It's just that
Yeah?
I had planned on maybe go do some movies.
we've got kids here. Families.
He and I are a family.
I'm just saying some people can't handle a temper like that. Hell, barely seems like you can.
It's just his way. Don't make him the reason everything's screwed. Where's her mom?
Savannah, I think.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta. She'd been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh,
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter. It wasn't good.
well, she's lucky to have you. I'm gonna get back to him.
Sounds good.
I can't remember if we've talked to him or not. And of course, I remember they're not talking. Done been through the pictures. Done been through the greeting cards. those pictures.
Hey there. I better get back to it.
Yep.
Thanks, by the way.
Don't mention it. Just remember what I said.
Yeah, I will. I found this remote in the office, but I'm pretty sure the batteries won't fit.
It needs the big stumpy ones.
Yeah, these are no good.
I've been through that stuff.
How we doing?
Good. Want to go have a look around outside?
Let's have a look around.
Okay.
I know, I'm sort of retracing my steps.
Those things like TV.
Or at least the sound of it. If they were louder, we might be able to clear the street.
Yeah, well,
I can't reach that brick.
it's like arm's length. Like, why can't you reach it?
Man, that's a hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
And of course.
Few seconds of searching it, we'll know if he has the keys. Doug, you want to get this door open?
About that.
You've got the combo, right?
No.
Did anyone ever have it?
Look, man, there were a lot of those things trying to get in here.
And now we can't get back out onto the street.
We're also party to some egregious fire code violations.
I've got to knock that lock off of there.
I imagine going out the back door and around is out of the question. If we're gonna help Larry, we need to get this lock off of there.
Well, this is gonna make a lot of noise.
Awesome. Now to distract those things. Carefully.
I can't reach that brick. Now's the time.
Be careful.
Keep an eye out, will you? Hey, bud. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad, but I know if you were there, you would have died for them. So, yeah. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
Give me a second.
Oh, shit. Well, he didn't hit the first time.
God. There we go.
Holy crap! Run! Man, that was close.
But we did it. It's all that matters. I've got the keys.
Great. God, you're amazing. Let's get in there.
Really wish it would let me pick that cane up.
Oh no. Shit. We gotta hurry.
Well, she got a screwdriver in her back.
Doc, come on, baby, time to go.
I'm gonna get the truck pulled up round back!
Do it fast. I gotta get my dad out of here.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying. Honey, take Duck into the office and barricade the living hell out of the door behind me. Glenn, when you hear me honking in the alley, start getting people out of here. You got it. Doug, Carly, and Lee, you guys make sure our defenses stay up till then. And Lee, I better take that axe in case I run into any of them on the way to my truck.
Here you go.
That door's not locked anymore. Shit! You three, get on it! I'll get back as fast as I can.
Stay away from the windows.
Hey, Lee, if we don't make it through this, I should know that I think you're a great guy.
We will make it through this.
Doug, if we don't make it through this, you should know.
I should know what?
Huh?
You said I should know.
Shit!
Are you sure?
Shit!
Oh, shit! Okay, then. Clementine, can you look for something to stick in between the handles? Something real strong, okay?
Okay.
Clementine, did you find anything?
Nothing! Wait!
The window through!
Go!
I found something!
You gotta move! Not covered with this, you son of a bitch!
No!
I'm not letting somebody else get eaten today. Even if he is an asshole.
Shit, I would have knocked the fuck
Meanwhile,
out of that
inland,
man.
Atlanta has been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts. Citizens are currently advised to stay in their homes or move towards the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando. If citizens choose to stay in their homes, they are urged to be near their radios and await further instructions. Moving to the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, or Orlando may become necessary in order to ensure the safety of all citizens.
It was so awesome.
Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta has been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts. Citizens are currently advised to stay in their homes or move towards the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, and Orlando. If citizens choose to stay in their homes, they are urged to be near their radios and await further instructions. Moving to the cities of Charlotte, Atlanta, or Orlando may become necessary in order to ensure the safety of all citizens. Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta has been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts.
Hey, Glenn.
With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, Stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, Stage 8
I think I need to go.
Columbus, Stage
To Atlanta?
Yeah, I got friends there. And I just can't stay here knowing that they could be trapped in that city.
Sounds like nobody knows what's happening there. When we left a few days ago, could have gone either way.
I gotta take my chances.
Stage 9 catastrophe. Albany, Stage 9 catastrophe. Once again, Savannah is now a Stage 9 catastrophe. With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, Stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, Stage 8 disaster.
Find your friends. Be safe.
Thanks, Lee. That means a lot. I don't mean to abandon you all, but this seems like an okay setup. And I'm sure things will be back to normal around here in no time.
Let's hope.
You guys be safe.
We'll try.
You run into Rick.
Stage 9 catastrophe. Albany, Stage 9 catastrophe. Once again, Savannah is now a Stage 9 catastrophe. With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities
When I first played this, this was like someone's backstory. And I swore that freaking survived The Walking Dead, but of course Negan.
Hey, kid.
Close call back there.
Thanks for picking me up.
No problem. We have to take care of each other.
Yeah, we do. How you doing, Carter?
I'm okay. You know, considering.
I do, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Doug. We couldn't have saved him, could we?
I don't think so. It happened pretty fast.
I know it's stupid. We just met. And he was such a... It's just that... I think that I liked him.
Well, I'm sure he liked you too.
You better have. Anyway, I'd rather be alone, I think.
I understand.
Wait, Lee?
What is it?
How did you choose? We both needed you. You picked me.
I was gonna help you both.
But you helped me first.
Yeah, I did.
I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
Me too, Carly.
Jumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like pow, pow, pow. I thought Super Dinosaur was toast. But you know what? He wasn't. Oh, and then...
Hey, Duck, you want to cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that. It's... I got grabbed again.
I was there, though.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I know I need to be tough. I'm just sad. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's how I used to talk to my mom and dad. And now they're gone. It's gone.
Maybe we can find you another one.
I'll just keep this one, I guess.
Lee, come here for a second.
Let me go deal with this.
Oh man, Clementine, another thing.
What do you want?
You like my daughter?
She's fine.
Fine, huh? Well, just fuck you, Lee Everett. That's right. I know who you are, and I know you're a killer. And you go near my daughter or step on a line once, and so will everyone else. I know who you are. And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
Hey, Lee, do you have a second? My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
That guy Doug is dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're only one man.
I don't know.
We're lucky to have you.
I hope that's the sound of us winning this thing.
Me too.
This motor inn's pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars, keep someone on watch. We could stay here until the military rolls through.
I actually agree with that plan.
Me too.
We got beds, we got water, and most importantly, we got light. There are worse places to call home.
Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay.
I thought we'd be fine if we survived the walkers. Never expected they'd starve us out.
I want you to have this, okay? In case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
You don't owe me anything, Carly. How you doing, Clementine?
I'm really hungry, Lee.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John. We're from the St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
Don't repeat what happened with the walkers at Herschel's farm. You choose the kids this time.
Something's coming, Lee. There's gonna be a war.
The walkers don't worry me as much as the bandits.
Fuck with us! Now we're gonna take what we want! There's too many of them!
You never liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore whenever you thought Kenny's titties fit, you went out of your way to side against him.
This isn't happening!
No more, please! No more, please! Lee, please!
Honesty led to Herschel. You and 63% of the players were honest. Who would you say, Doug or Sean? You and 47% of players chose Sean. Loyalty side with Kenny. You and 48% players defended Kenny. Marcy gave Irene the gun. You and 55% of the players refused the gun. Who would you save, Doug or Carly? You and 76% of players chose Carly. Installed. That's when, see? So, okay, play. We're gonna stick with standards. Ah, we do have more. So, what do you think? Yay or nay? Let's back up. We're gonna delete that one. Copy there. Then we can delete that one. Play standard. So I do hang up that one. Episode 3, episode 4, episode 5. That's actually out. I just haven't purchased it yet. But I think we'll save the next episode for next week. Nah, next week is movie review. So the following week, the last week of August. So let's see. Well, everything gonna be okay. To enter one leaves. Hey, buddy. That's nice. So, let's see. Got Baldur's Gate 3 here. But guess what else I got? over on GOG, GOG Galaxy, I have Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, and I have Baldur's Gate 2 for free. So, as of right now, we're going to close this out. We are going to go to my desktop real quick. Let me get rid of some pictures. Actually, we're just going to store them up here for right now. Go to the game folder. And we are going to take a look at a zombie game, which this is the character sheet for. It's called End of the World. I don't know why it won't do that. There we go. End of the World. You have your physical, well, your which will be your dexterity and vitality. And then mental is your logic and willpower. And social is your charisma and empathy. Whenever you face zombies, from what I can gather, let me see. I have the daggone thing. Here it is. End of the world, zombie apocalypse. We're going to crank this down a little. There we go. And pretty much you can play with 2 or 3 people, up to 6, I think it is. Here's the credits. Let's go ahead and content. Oh, credits. Here we go. There we go. There we go. End of the World Zombie Apocalypse Game Design. Andrew Fisher. Game design based on Elfin del Mundo Holocausto Zombie. And I can hardly pronounce some of these names. So if I get them wrong, I'm sorry. You got, of course, managing art, Andy Christensen, cover art, Antonio. Yeah. Anyways, I wanted to make sure these people get their correct due. The End of the World is basically what it is. It's a zombie apocalypse game. And we're going to go through the introduction. I like how the artwork is kind of not realistic, but yet not kind of like watercolors to me is what it reminds me of. more, I guess you could say it's a more like comic book realism, I guess you could say. Shoot in the head, that works in the movies. Survivor who is more right than he knows. All right, we're going to shrink this down. That's like a little footnote. Well, kind of like a story. Welcome to Zombie Apocalypse. By picking up this book, you've doomed yourself and everyone you know to a horrible end. But don't worry, it's all in good fun. Zombie Apocalypse. Oh my lord. Man, today has just been bad. The guy I know, I met up with him on the way back. He left out right before I was able to get on, but he was sick. He slept for about 5 hours, then got up and told me thanks and said he should make it back to his place. His place was only, well, it's about 10 miles from here. Uh, Zombie Apocalypse is a role playing game in which you and your friends try to survive the end of the world while you avoid being eaten by zombies. A key aspect of survival, of course. And my eyes are watering. Pardon me for a second. I don't know what's going on with me tonight. It's like I can't get enough to drink. When I do drink, I swallow so hard that I'm scared a zombie's gonna hear me. Uh, I've been so damn tired. Don't know what the hell's going on. Now my nose is trying to run and stop up all at the same time. Man, don't tell me I'm catching that damn bovine shit. I think in your guys' world you call it a cold. We call it bovine, which most people survive it. Unless you're a brand new kid just born. The bovine variant of what you guys consider the common cold here is deadly to the young folk. Um, there is a vaccine for it, but if you just let it run its course most of the time, um, your body produces the antibodies for it. Excuse me. Oh my word. All right. Uh, Unlike other games, Zombie Apocalypse has players portray not mighty heroes or dangerous outlaws, but themselves. Likewise, the locations and other characters they encounter during the game are largely based on people and places they know in real life. So, in a game of zombie apocalypse, the players portray themselves trying to survive, running and fighting their way through familiar streets as zombies invade their town during a horrifying event. So, basically, this this is typically your role playing game, but instead of playing some 6 foot, 300 pound muscular dude, you play yourself. Simple man, simple woman, just trying to live. An easy to learn, flexible, and narrative focused rule set propels the action, keeping the focus on the story and the player's actions without hogging bogging things down in unnecessary bookkeeping. If you've ever wondered how you and your friends would survive the zombie apocalypse, keep reading and find out. And of course, it goes into some explanation about what an RPG is. And then uh, asks you about, well, it tells you a little bit about how to play, uh, how to develop your character. Um, let's see. The PCs are the protagonists of the story and the player's primary means by which to influence its events. PCs each have a set of numbers called characteristics that represent their relative strength and weaknesses and determine their likelihood to succeed at a given task. Most games would mention at this point that PCs are given their own fictional backstories and motivations, but in the end of the world, the PCs are based on the players themselves. Obviously, getting into the head of, well, yourselves should come more naturally than contemplating the mindset of a 1,000-year-old elf warrior mage. Like the characters in any good horror movie, the PCs are not the first people to die in zombie apocalypse, but they also might not all survive. It is the end of the world after all. Then, of course, gives you a little background about what a GM is, what a GM does, uh, scenarios, basically how the group met up, whatever. The end of the world is different from other RPGs you may have played for a few reasons. Possibly the most unique aspect of the game is the nature of the player characters. Rather than being heroic or anti-heroic characters with special skills and abilities based on a sci-fi or fantasy setting or a genre of fiction, the PCs in the end of the world are actually based on the players, which means you're going to be yourself. You're going to make the decisions as yourself. So, I mean, it seems to be a pretty good game and good concept, which I've never played it. I have read this thing through and through and still have never figured out Well, I've never found anybody to play this game. Ooh, I heard that in my ears. Uh, Getting started, playing the game, running the game, scenarios, running the game. Uh, it's gonna tell you what you're gonna find. Why zombies? Because hell, who cares? So we're gonna scroll down. Chapter 1, playing the game. As a player, you can find everything you need to know to play the game in this chapter. If you are the game master, you should familiarize yourself with this chapter and also read chapter 2, running the game, starting on page 41. Of course, you play yourself and attempt to survive in the apocalyptic world plagued by the undead. All right. The test. Tests are designed to be quick, easy, and fun. So sooner or later, we'll be able to try to find some people and we'll try to get this role playing game going about zombies. We got about 15 more minutes. So let's see. There was a spot that I actually wanted to show you guys. Playing the game. No. Performing tasks, of course. But here it is. The dice. Test in Zombie Apocalypse require you to roll 2 different types of 6-sided dice, or D6s. Positive dice and negative dice. To roll for a test at the table, you will need several D6s of 2 different colors, contrasting colors. One to represent positive and the other to represent negative are recommended, but may use whatever color D6s you have on hand. So basically, I think how it goes here. We'll do the example. The group fleeing from several shambling undead dead reaches the door of an abandoned house, finding the door locked. Mila attempts to pick the lock quickly before the zombies reach the group. George, GM, has Mila make a logic test to pick the lock. Mila starts with a single positive die and then adds 2 additional positive dice, one for her quick fingers feature and another for a bit of stiff wire that Simon hands her to help. Then the GM adds 2 negative dice to the pool. One for the initiate difficulty of picking the lock, and the other for the pressure Mila feels as the zombies close in. Mila rolls the dice, getting 2, 2, and 6 on her positive dice, and 2 and 5 on her negative dice. She removes the negative 2 along with one of the matching positive 2 results. Mila has a logic characteristic of 3, so the one remaining positive 2 in her final pull means Mila succeeds at the test and the door opens. However, the remaining uncanceled negative die indicates that Mila takes a single mental stress point due to the pressure caused by the approaching undead. Basically, you're going to suffer stress through this game. It's not going to be, oh, I can pick a lock. Okay, we're in. No, you got zombies barreling down on you, and you're doing everything you can as fast as you can, and you might miss a step. So you gotta start kind of back over or back up, and then re-get it again. So So the negative, or the remaining uncanceled negative die indicates that Mila takes a single mental stress point. So basically, because she had to think fast on her feet, hurry up and use a skill that she has to the point fast enough to try to save herself. The mental stress that way. Uh, so of course, and there's a post tests. It. I'd like to really get together with a bunch of guys or girls or women or men, and we all sit down, read this daggone thing, and find somebody who GM this thing and let us run a game. Do a primer so we can learn how to do it. So, I mean, you got features, physical, mental features, and social vehicles. Features, vehicles. What the hell? I'm a dorkfish. He caught me on a hook using a corn dog. Anyways, that was just something I wanted to show you guys. The name of it is, here we go. I'm going to shrink it down so y'all can give it a good look. It's called The End of the World Zombie Apocalypse role playing game. Uh, of course, I showed you the guys the credits. I do have one more though. This one actually looks. See, this one's a little bit different, but I mean, this one gives you some character sheets already pre-gen, and I'm wondering. Of course, you got your skills, flaws, and powers. Powers. See, these are for. Yeah, that's right. These are the pre-gen characters for a game called Outbreak, another role-playing game for zombies. I haven't dove into this one much. Uh, but yeah, this is all character sheets for Outbreak. And of course, they have zombies, which I believe are the same form as the living. So if they get turned, they also have a character sheet. That's weird shit. Let's go back. Here we go. It's a map of a house. Oh, okay. So this is a role-playing game. Zombies. Kind of Resident Evil 1, kind of. Uh, but you can use zombie movies, zombie video games, any kind of theatrical uh, play style, cinematic play style. Uh, it's not based off of just one theme of zombie. Yeah, I got all that just from reading this part here. So, yeah, if anybody out there uh wants a copy of these, just drop me a message through our Discord, Papa Dragon Zombie Apocalypse or Zombie Survival. I'm sorry, Papa Dragon 73 Zombie Survival. I do. And I will send these to you. If you want to read through them and give me a shout about us maybe trying it, I have no problems. Oh yeah, something else. I actually did a college course back. Oh, good Lord. When was this? I don't remember now. But this is the certificate of completion that they sent to me. Of course, I can put my name up in the spot. Um, it literally was a month-long class where we used The Walking Dead, AMC's The Walking Dead, as the catalyst for the science of survival, the science of society, and even some of the lessons that some people seem to learn when they're faced with life or death. It was really insightful. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I've been trying to see if they've got any more classes like it. Because I even asked the college professor that was doing this course if it would actually classified as college credit. And he said, yeah. And all I could think of was, I took a college course. And then I have The Walking Dead 1 through 121. Uh, that's right. I gotta get that comic book reader. Sorry. But I forgot 121 of the Walking Dead comic books. Of course, through the college course, they gave us a lot of this stuff for free to download. Yeah, I gotta find a CBR comic book reader. And of course, that should be a book. Yes, this was the book that a friend of mine bought me. The Rise of the Governor. And that was a really good read. Now, I do admit there's a few, I won't say there's at least two, if I remember correctly, scenes that if you were traumatized, I'm just saying as a kid or somewhere along your adult life, I recommend once you hit those spots, I'd bypass at least 3 pages because Robert Kirkman and Jay Bonansinga, don't ask me, uh, wrote about a couple experiences that a young lady suffered. But yeah, it was a really good read. I enjoyed it. Why do I got 3 different Oh, that's my Kindle copy. So I am going to wish everybody a long night. I mean, a peaceful night where uh, much love and light to everybody. Thank you again, once again, to Hans Halfelden for stopping by. And I want to say special thanks to Hans Halfelden. Hans Halfelden. Hold on a second. Hans Halfelden, along with Quincy from Quincy's Tavern, Phoenix Waukee from the Waukeeverse, DM Charlie from DM Charlie's Gaming, and several other friends that encouraged me to do this. Hopefully, one of these days, I'll have all this stuff set up correctly. And then all I gotta do is just start up and click buttons. But survival is living, and living is a dream. Rest like the undead. Good night.